Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another AMA with GameFi. I'm Dan Vu, and I will be the host for today's event. I'm so happy to have you guys joining us for this AMA. I guess this sessions has attracted many viewers from many places in the world, and I would love to know where you guys come from. So let's leave a comment in the chat box, and I will give you a shout out. Where you guys come from? Like, don't hesitate. Like, join with us. I believe that we have someone from India too. Oh, and I see Naisu. She must come from Vietnam as well. I'm so happy to have you guys here. So, everyone, if you are new to the channel, don't forget to click like, share, and subscribe. Today we will be talking about MetaSpets, which is one of the well-deserved invested projects on our launchpad. Our AMA today will have three sections. Firstly, we are going to meet our special guest and get to know more about the project. Moving on, we're going to answer 5 Twitter's questions that we received from our followers. Last but not least, the most interesting part of the sessions. The speaker is going to answer 5 more questions from the chat box. Those who have questions picked will be AMA winners and share a prize pool of $200. So let's stay with us until the end of the sessions. I will not make you guys wait any longer. So I would like to invite Tom Bui. He is the CEO of MetaSpets to give us in-depth information about this wonderful project. So everyone, please welcome him, and we are going to wait for him to connect with our platform a little bit.
Hi.
Oh, hello, Tom. How are you?
Good, good. I'm fine. How are
Great.
you?
Great, I'm great too. We are so happy to have you here. So, how's it going? How are you feeling right now?
Well, I'm feeling very excited, and our IDO is coming up in a few days, so
Oh,
we are getting ready for that.
we are excited too. So, to kick off this AMA, could you introduce yourself to our viewers and what did you do before doing this MetaSpets project?
Of course. From so again, I am Tom. I'm the founder of the team Wise Balance and the project MetaSpets. So, my background, I spent 7 years of living and working in the US. I worked on a Disney project and later with in that international company. We worked on mobile games. Um, and uh, in terms of game industry, I have more than 9 years of experience from small personal projects to big games. I was an artist, game designer, and product owner many times before MetaSpets.
Wow, you are very talented, and I believe that all viewers are are very happy to know a little bit about my background because some of the information like that we can't find it anywhere. But through this AMA, we get to know a little bit more about you. So, as we all know, Meta as Pets is getting a lot of attention from the community. So, for newcomers, can you give us a brief introduction about Meta as Pets? What will it serve in the crypto field, especially in blockchain gaming?
Well, MetaSpets is a turn-based idle RPG. In the game, you will meet your pets, who will become your companions and guardians, and together you guys will explore a magical, a magical world. The game is very simple enough for everyone, but also complex and engaging enough for gamers. For those who want to spend more time exploring the game, and of course, you will earn more by doing so. So nowadays, entertainment and finance is fusing into one, and cryptocurrency and blockchain provide technology to make it easier to integrate this process. So now people can make profits while playing and have fun at the same time. So there is an old saying that if you find a job that you love, you never have to work a day in your life. And with aspects, is aiming to make that a reality.
Wow, that's wonderful. I really love that idea. So, I think in the future, this project is definitely going to be a desired project and everybody would love to be part of it. And right now, I believe that to you, MetaSpace is playing a very important role in your life as well. So you must be very proud of it. So could you update for us some recent achievements or things that you make you feel confident about MetaSpace?
In terms of achievement, I believe that we have a very high quality playable demo with beautiful graphics and engaging gameplay even before IDO to prove our production capability. I would think that it was our biggest achievement so far. Um, the good thing about us is that we don't sell ideas on paper, and we focus more on product and communities rather than fundraising and mass marketing. So MetaSpace will be a good project with great solutions for our users. Because of this mentality, we have been able to acquire very good partners who believe in our visions and mission. So they've been working very closely with us to bring sound solutions to the community. We receive very positive feedback from our alpha test. People really like our the gameplay, the graphics, the UX, and of course the economy. So this is giving us a bigger motivation, and I really want to thank my hardworking team as we were able to deliver such a smooth experience to our alpha testers. Well, I believe that with our robust economic structure and strategic updates at each milestone, MetaSpace will be able to bring engaging features for our users and fans, and bring long-term values and benefits many months and years to come to our community.
Well,
We really want to, yes, sorry.
no,
That's it.
Okay, thank you very much. Well, I totally agree with you about what you just said. So, Tom has just shared with us so much useful information about this project, but I think our users may still have some concerns or questions that they would want you to clarify, Tom. For that reason, GameFi has created a Twitter post on gamefi.org page, and we have received hundreds of questions from our followers. We wish that we could ask Tom to answer all of that. However, due to the time, the team has picked five best questions and would like to deliver them to you. So, Tom, are you ready?
Yes, and
Great. Okay, let's start with the first question. The first question is from Kazana. So, the question is, a few days ago, the most famous NFT game, Axie Infinity, was hacked for millions of dollars. This has me quite puzzled. Can you tell us more about the security issue implemented on MetaSpets?
okay, that yes, that was a very big news. Well, I believe that GameFi's projects is if finance related, and MetaSpets is not different. So we take security measures very seriously. Our server system, our server system developers have over 7 years of experience. Our admin tools will alert us if an account is doing any suspicious activities, such as withdrawing a certain large amount of tokens. Of course, that came from hacking. So we also have multiple authentication for our assets. Any illegal attempts will be checked and stopped before they have a chance to happen. Our primary concern is the protection of our user assets. Yes, so we have system in place to make sure that doesn't happen to our users or our game.
Okay, that's great. Well, I believe that many people might have the same concern too, but through your explanation and through your answers, our users will feel much more secured because you have a very reliable security system. So let's move on to the second question. This question is from Malaka Sundari. The question is, MetaSpets is a NFT game. How will they keep NFT production and demand in perfect balance for their market and access values from plummeting? How will you ensure that the reward for players remains stable and attractive to encourage mass adoption?
So when I heard of the question, I believe that um, it is related to many past problems in GameFi, and I understand many GameFi in the past, faced inflation a lot, and I think to answer that question thoroughly, I have to start with the problems first, and then give out a solution for it.
Sure.
So in the past, when a GameFi faced inflation, is usually came from raising too much money from the tokenomics, or relying on only one source of reward, which is the tokens, or selling too many entities. So any of these will lead to the oversupply of assets and, of course, inflation. So to solve these problems, we introduce a proven successful formula with three following principles: time, effort, and thinking. So our economy is based on the real world economy, uh, based on the real world fair trades. So I would really want you to think of GameFi as a country. Each nation has only a single national currency that can be more easily managed. If a government relies on only one source of rewards, the tokens, then that country will collapse very fast. So as a result, I really believe that a steady long-term economy must encourage trade, production, and consumption, which means a steady and natural cycle of mint and burn of entities and tokens through natural gameplay activities. So we make sure that every asset user have in our game, we always have its value and purpose to use. Of course, it is quite complicated, but I assure you that it is very simple to play and earn balanced profits in the game. But if you spend more time, effort, and thinking and become an active part in this well-rounded economy, you receive bigger deserving rewards. So I believe that following this proven technique, MetaSpets will be able to generate good incomes, opportunities, and maintain steady token values for our users in a very long term.
Well, thank you very much for your answer. So, move on to this next questions. Our next question is from Hasun Bunbu. The question is NFT gaming is currently adopted with a low player base due to the expensive initial cost for a new player to take part in the game. So, what strategies are implementing to attract a large group of newcomers? What are your next steps to build a thriving community?
Okay, that's a very good question. I would love to say that we make this game for everyone. Therefore, we make sure that the entry level is quite affordable for the general public. For example, to start a game, you can just purchase an egg that give you a pet, and then you go and you experience the fun in the game. To really enjoy MetaSpets, you should have a team of 4 pets, a full formation to play and earn balanced profits. To maximize your earnings, you can have 5 teams, 20 pets in total. But in the end, the choice is yours, and the entry level is assured to be affordable for everyone. We receive quite positive feedback from our testers, so we are very confident that a great numbers of people will like our game after their first try. So we also work with game guilds and other communities to help us build a stronger fan base.
Oh, that's great. Well, I think that in our community we have many newcomers as well. So some people they might like completely new to GameFi, and some people like do have never played game before. So having a project like MetaSpet is perfect for them, and I believe our newcomers will definitely interested in this project. Now, move on to the fourth questions. We have the questions from TreeDev Pandemic. The question is your project a local project or a global project? Can anyone use your services from anywhere in the world? Where can I buy token now? What are your contracts and how can I buy them? And what are the benefits? This question is there's a lot of questions in this one, so I really hope that you can manage to answer all of that.
Yes, so the global project and IDO. Yes, so let me answer it. Um, yes, MetaSpets is a global project, and you can access the game and its features anywhere in the world. You can also first buy our tokens at IDO. So our IDO takes place on April 27th this month, right? On GameFi, the top tier launchpad, and on April 28th, you can participate in on our IDO on our own marketplace. So please visit GameFi and MetaSpets website for more details. So IDO will be sold at a very reasonable price, and no doubt our tokens values will be quite high later on, because we have really quality product, and our long-term economy will make sure that you will receive very balanced and good profits in the long term.
Well, I think that all viewers are definitely going to check out your website to get more information about that. So, move on to the fifth questions. We have questions from VM3697102. And the question is, well, of course, we all know that gaming and NFT is exponential growth because we can see many global companies jumping in the market. But also among many game projects, what are your superior features to make it look attractive or look special from the others?
Um, yes, so That's the question that we have been asked a lot by a lot of people. So
Yeah.
I would say that we have survived and proved our ability in the gaming industry. I said that I have over 9 years of experience in terms of game making, working from a project of Disney to other international products. So we feel confident that we have enough knowledge and skills to create games that can attract both regular people and gamers because we have done so in the past. MetaSpets inherits many of the good aspects of PC games, and it will offer a rich universe, intricate gameplay system for gamers to explore and master. So again, we received very good feedback from the alpha test, and we really encourage you to try the test net after our IDO. Please follow our social media for more information on that. Well,
Well,
the only way to compete, I think that is to offer people, really, really quality product that they can feel satisfied with.
well, that's great. Well, wonderful. Well, I really hope that those 5 questions has been very beneficial for all the our viewers and throughout the sessions too. Thank you very much, Tom, for to shed the light on important information that our audience would like to know. Now, let's move on to the live community questions section. I believe that you guys are very interested in this, very like thrilled and excited. So, everyone, please drop your questions along with your Telegram account in the chat box. Those who have questions picked will be AMA winners and will share a prize pool of $200. We are receiving quite a lot of questions from all viewers at this moment. Yeah, I can see a lot of questions right now. I just want to remind you once again that don't forget to include your Telegram account so that we can connect you at the end of the AMA. We are receiving quite a lot of questions now. So, whenever Tom ready, you can pick any questions that you like to answer and share with us.
Okay. So yes, there are a lot of questions. So please give me a moment. Okay.
Well, of course, of course. To be honest, I'm very happy because this sections we got a lot of viewers and they are they're sending so many questions that what we are really happy to see. The more questions that we receive, then we know what you guys are looking for in a project and what can we do better.
Okay.
So have you decided which questions that you would like to answer first, Tom?
Yes. Just give me a few more moments.
Oh, of
I'm
course.
reading this.
There are many good questions here, as I can see here. Even I myself, if I just have a few minutes like that, I couldn't decide which one I want to start first.
Oh, I think I found a question. Let me pick this because 1 second. Let's start with this one first.
Yeah, definitely.
So I'm gonna read out the names, right?
Yes, please.
So this guy is Gobar No Wise. And this question hasn't been asked yet, so I'm gonna answer. What are he asked or she asked if I can share about the tokenomics. Yes. So this is the question hasn't been answered. So can I start with answering that question now?
Yeah, definitely, of course.
Okay.
We can pick
Um,
5 questions.
all right. Just let's start with this one first. For our tokenomics, we have only one private round, no seed round. Why? Because uh, we want to keep it fair for our partners, and it is also more easily managed when you have only one round like that. So we have only 8%, only 8%. As you can see that we're not asking for a lot of money. I'm going to elaborate on that later. So we released 6% at TGA and cliff this round for 2 months. So after the cliff with a 5% release, plus the low amount of money we raised, will present no significant impact to the charge. Our IDO is only 1%, so that will we create a very low impact as well. Because this game is for the community, so play to earn will take 40% and get unlocked when the game launches. Our marketing is also 10%, but I want to notify you that for tokens that are not yet used, they will remain in the public wallet that everyone can keep track of to ensure transparency and trust. So our reserve is 30%. It's locked for 9 months. Our core team, 80%, locked for 12 months. So for future unlocks, they will support us in many ways, like future updates, new features, developments, metaverse, and so on. So I want to talk about a very important point why we don't raise a lot of money. So at the beginning, we actually spend our own money on developing this game to make sure that we don't need too much money from big investors, to make sure we don't release too many tokens at the beginning. So just to make it simple, this tokenomics offers a great balance for everyone joining MetaSpets, ensuring long-term benefits for the token values, and of course your benefits and your profits. Yes, that should be the answer on the tokenomics.
Wow, that's great. Well, I really hope that your answer has satisfied our viewers here. So let's move on to the next questions. You can check the chat box right now. We have tons of questions, and I hope that you can find the second question that you are really interested in, and you make them become a winner.
Yes. Give me one more.
Of course, whenever you're ready.
Mhm.
Many questions are sending, and I can see that we receive questions from many people from all around the world.
Yes. There's a lot of comment.
I agree. I agree. And they are all great comments as well. They ask very in-depth questions.
Okay. I see a question that I think may be very interesting.
Great.
Wait. All right. Let me real quick.
And
So
please, yeah.
this person is top. Sorry. So this person is top 0405. And question is, how many team members do you have? Do you have enough experience in the blockchain field? Do they have any experience on working in crypto and non-crypto project? Yes, so I believe this is very important. In previous questions, I talked about how experienced our team is in traditional game making, but I believe that I should clarify on the blockchain, experience. So we have around 30 people on our team, including game developers, server developers, blockchain developers. We also have artists, animators, and marketing team, community managers, and of course other departments. So our blockchain team has 5 years of experience with the industry in general. In particular, they have a lot of experience with Binance Smart Chain. So they know BSC inside out and will assure a smooth experience for the users. So that's why we chose BSC in the first place, because we can solve many problems already seen in BSC. So that's a very good thing that we have. In terms of non-crypto projects, as I mentioned, we created high-quality games for PC platform before. Our project is filled with rich content and complexity. So yes, we are ready to deliver the next phase of GameFi product. So I hope that answered the question. All right, let me look for the next question.
Oh, definitely.
All right. So a lot of people are asking the same questions that been
Oh,
already answered. So I'm
oh,
gonna keep looking for a new question.
oh, definitely. Well, because I believe that you want to share more informations that no one have ever asked before, like no one knows, so that all viewers have more information about that. So, like, just take your time, and whenever you're ready, just let us know.
Um, yeah, I found one interesting question that when 1, 2, 3, 4. So the size of the community has an impact on the success of a project. So do you plan to educate both crypto and non-crypto individuals all over the world? Uh, yes, education is very important. So I believe that in the past GameFi, many projects put a wrong impressions of the industry into people's mindset. So we plan to uh, inform the community that the true definition of GameFi uh, doesn't sit with only uh, making profits, a lot of profits all the time, because you already learned that from past experience. So we consider the community is the backbone of our project. That is why we focus on the alpha test before IDO to collect valuable feedback from users and make appropriate adjustments before the official release. So we listen to our fans and want to deliver a product that people need. Uh, we believe that together, the team and the community will bring MetaSpets to great success in the long run. So in terms of education, I believe that if you play our product and you see how the economy works and you understand how a long-term economy and works, and you will receive that long-term benefits from our game as well. So yes,
That's
so
great.
education is very good, guys. So just keep learning, looking for information online, and doing more research. All right, so I'm gonna find the next question. Okay,
Yeah, definitely.
so I answered 2 or 3 questions already,
You
right?
already answered three questions. Now we are looking for the fourth and the fifth questions.
Okay. Mm.
So everyone, please keep commenting your questions. And please remember that you need to include your Telegram account too, so that we can connect you at the end of the AMA.
Okay, I think I found one. Let me save the information.
Yes.
This is from Badminton. Can you tell me more about the gameplay? How players can earn valuable prize from playing MetaSpets? Okay. So the reason why I chose this question because this is a GameFi, right? Game
Yeah.
has to be fun, engaging, great UX, but because we have the word finance, so people also really care about earning, and
Correct.
we do have plan for that. So let me break it down. Like MetaSpet is a turn-based idle RPG, right? The gameplay is very simple on the surface, but also rich and complex enough for gamers if you want to explore deeper and earn more. So first, you can use token to buy eggs. They give you random pets, right? We have over 60 pets. Oh, well, we actually plan to release around 40 pets at official release yet first, and then we release more pets later on. So in terms of complexity, our pets have four main factions as two special ones. Rare, they also have rarities. So rarities will decide the speed of return on investment. They also have classes, gift to trace, and other regular stats, like health, damage, and so on. So you can technically start with one pet, like I mentioned before. But again, you should have a team of four pets to experience the game better. To maximize your earning, you should have 5 teams, 20 pets in total. You can take them into PvE, to fight, win, and earn. It is also worth mentioning that each pet has a unique design and set of animations. They will also have ability to express their emotions based on how you treat them. Yes, so for the first time ever in our game, your NFTs have true emotions. Uh, there is pet care as well, where you can interact, feed, and play with your pets to increase affection points. Uh, Affection points will also help increase your pet's ability in battle and help you win more and earn more. So later on, we also have new updates coming right close to the official release. Like pet upgrade. Upgrade is our burn mechanism to make sure that our game is steady and offer long-term values. We also have leaderboard, boss rates, PvP. Uh, you know, let's talk about a bit more about upgrade. As you upgrade your pet stronger and understand how to mix strong formation of your pets, you can participate in special events and gain potential rewards and earn more. So yes, you can win big prizes if you understand how the RPG system works.
Mm.
Later on, there will also be guild lands, mobile versions, new pets, pet care activities, metaverse features. Uh, so we actually have tons of fun and engaging features coming at each milestone to keep the game fresh for our community. Yes. So I hope that answered the question.
Wow, that's very great. I really like your answer. And everyone, please take note about that because you just provide us a lot of information about what's going to happen in the game and what's going to come up next in the couple next month. So we only have one question left. So Tom, check the chat box and choose a final winner.
Yes. All right. One more. I'm
Yes.
gonna look for, you know, um, huh. Yes. This is a very good question right here. I'm gonna answer it. Give me 1 second. So this came from Era Dave. I can ask who wrote your smart contract. Is this the first time, or they have been in other big projects before? So yes, trust is very important in GameFi, and we make sure that the partner we work with are credible and they can bring long-term benefits and reputation to our game. So for our smart contract, we work with Chains. I think that you guys have heard of this name before. They have a very strong reputation in the industry. They have worked with many big games. Uh, I encourage you to go on our website and check for Chains. You can see it, our security audit, and you get the detailed information from them. Yes, they have worked with big projects before. We understand the importance of working with credible partners. So I hope that answered your question. And yes,
Great. Thank you very much. So, due to the limited time, we could not answer all the questions. But once again, thank you very much for sending your questions to us. Congratulations to 5 lucky users who were selected during this section. The winner list will be announced in our official Telegram channel. So, let's look forward to it. Thank you, Tom, for joining us today. I believe through this AMA, our users have had a better understanding of MetaSpets. So, would you like to share the last message with our viewers? Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Tom. So, um, thank you, everyone, for joining us, and especially to our special guests. And I really hope that I can see you again in our future events too. I hope that everyone have enjoyed this AMA. And if you are interested in Meta as Pets, the whitelist is now open. Please go to our website, gamefi.org, to apply the whitelist before 2 o'clock on 26 April 2022. And of course, the time is follow Greenwich Mean Time, GMT. It is time to wrap up the AMA today. Thank you, everyone, again for joining us today. Even though this AMA is coming to an end, but don't be sad because GameFi is going to create more AMA in the futures for you. So don't forget to click like and subscribe so you will not miss any videos that we have. I'm your host, Danvu. Thank you very much and goodbye. Thank you.